welcome to our first beachcombing video post-lockdown. Join us as we find our first ever pieces of Seaglass along with other interesting finds. Mudlarking and beachcombing fans, keep on watching. Motorhomers and caravanners, this video does not contain camping footage, but we do hope you'll still watch anyway. Widemouth Bay, West Cornwall, sits 3 miles to the south of Bude Town. This stretch of coast is steeped in smuggling history of times before, and not far south of Widemouth Bay can be found many little inlets and coves. The beach is popular for surfing and swimming. Several surfing schools operate on the beach because of its relatively gentle, easy to ride waves, but on the other hand, there can be big waves. Widemouth Bay is visually very similar to Southern Down and Ogmore by Sea. Hilltop location, white sandy beach, pounding Atlantic surf, and significantly the same Carboniferous sandstone cliffs. Another significant connection is that sloops from Wales would use Widemouth as a port, in the most basic sense. Unloading coal and limestone, sloops would take back to Wales Cornish wares such as granite, slate, tin, copper, and even Cornish pasties. And here is my first ever find of some Seaglass. And then, like buses, a second one came along. My first piece of aquaglass. I'm on a roll now. This is my 4th piece of green glass. I'm getting bored of all this green glass now, and now I've found my first piece of brown glass just to mix things up a bit. There were lots of lovely different pebbles on this beach. As some of you know, I like to paint pebbles, but today we were searching for sea glass only. This was a rather curious looking stone or rock. This was my first time of holding a video camera and recording myself finding things at the beach. I know it's not the best and I have been practicing. Hopefully in my next video you'll see a great improvement. And here's a pretty piece of green, very pale. And another piece of dark green glass. Boscastle is a village and fishing port on the northeast coast of Cornwall. It is 14 miles south of Bude and 5 miles northeast of Tintagel. The harbour is a natural inlet protected by 2 stone harbour walls built in 1584 by Sir Richard Granville, and is the only significant harbour for 20 miles along the coast. The village extends up into the valleys of the River Valency and the River Jordan. Heavy rainfall on the 16th of August 2004 caused extensive damage to the village. This is the kind of place where you might find a bit of old pipe. Plain or patterned. Oh, I see blue. Oh, that could be a piece of Cornish ware, Cornish pottery with the blue striped bands. And whilst I was doing this, Pete's just walked up to me and look what he's found.
Bit of blue stuff.
Nice piece of blue and white as well.
I think that might be something behind you.
Okay.
Over there, what's that?
Oh.
Something white sticking out there.
What have we got here? Nope, just a bit of stone. Hoping for a bit of clay pipe. I don't even care that it's raining. It's nice and warm still. You haven't?
Bright orange, what's that?
Where?
Not that.
I have no idea what this is. I think it could be a worn beach. Very bright though. Could be quite modern. Well spotted, Pete. Oh, what's that? That is, but it's pretty. Cool, we need to find a bit of dough rising bowl for Sarah. Look at the lines in this stone. It's time to make our way back to the car, wash all of our finds and have a look and see what the day has brought us. Here's a roundup of my haul from Widemouth Bay and Boscastle. What you see before you is my entire glass collection. I'm going to start off over here with my green collection. This piece here is really dark, and if I hold it up to the light, balanced on top was a teeny weeny piece of glass. Don't know how I managed to see that, but that was the tiniest piece of glass I found for the day. I believe this one that looks kind of frosted, it's called Sick. So the glass is Sick. I guess it's just where it's been tumbled around so much that it's got kind of a frosty on it. I've got some dark green going through to the lighter green. My next lot of finds was the brown glass. This piece is quite pale. You can see that's light. Then I've got two pieces of kind of a medium brown. And then I've got another piece of, again, I'm sure it's called Sick glass. And if I hold this up to the light, you can see that that's brown as well. I have a lovely collection of clear, aqua and turquoise glass over here. The first piece I'm going to show you, I think, is a bottle, and I believe it's quite an old bottle for two reasons. Number one is the thickness of the glass, and then number two, you can see that there is a bubble, a really big bubble there in the glass. So I believe, again, that's an indication that it's an older piece of glass. Then I've got some nice frosted here. Again, I don't know whether you call this Sick glass because of the frosting. I've got a range of colours going through from kind of an aqua-y blue to a turquoise colour. So as I said, this is the start of my glass collection. I see lots of other people getting massive hauls on places such as Seaham. So I do think that in future one of our caravanning trips may take us along to Seaham, so that I can increase my haul of glass. Moving on to the other items that I found throughout the day as well. Found a couple of pieces of pottery. Now in the video I did say that I thought this might be Cornish ware, but I'm not sure because this blue stripe actually isn't raised, it's all smooth. So again, I'm not really sure about that. If anyone has any ideas, then please drop me a comment, as I'm really new to this and I need all the help I can get. This is the piece of blue pottery that Pete found. Just a pretty little piece of blue. And then finally, this item here. Now, I don't know what it is. It has a hole both ends, but it seems to be a conical or a kind of, it's not a round circular, so it's not a bead as in a round bead, and it's also got, I don't think you can really see it, but it's got indentations on it, so it's not smooth either. I don't know whether it's some part of a fishing hook or anything like that, because we did find it down on kind of a harbour in Boscastle. If anyone does have any ideas what it is, please leave me a comment. Finally, you may also remember I found a blue and coppery colour item. When it's not wet, it doesn't look as impressive. If I wet it again, the colours will come back, and it just feels like a piece of rock or stone. Yeah, that's what that was. If you liked this video, then here's some more videos that you might find interesting.